Hello everyone, my name is Sarah Hayden and my partner is Caitlin Menard. We'd like to thank you for watching our presentation today on perception checking. Have you ever interpreted that someone's actions or words from your own perception acted according to that interpretation and it turned out you are completely wrong on the assumption? For example, have you noticed that someone was quiet and then assumed that they were being quiet because they were mad at you? You adjust your actions based on this thought, whether you get mad at them or just stay away from them, and then later you find out they are just being quiet because they don't feel well or they have a lot going on. This could be avoided by using the communication skill of perception checking.
Perception checking is defined as a three-part method for verifying the accuracy of interpretations, including a description of the behavior, two possible interpretations, and a request for clarification of the interpretation. This approach allows a person to get clarification of an observation rather than interpreting it through their own lens. You would provide a description of the behavior you noticed, give at least two interpretations of what you think the behavior is caused by, and request clarification on how to interpret it. Alternatively, a perception check may not require all of these parts. You can use different formats, such as a single interpretation and a request for clarification, or even just asking for clarification, depending on your relationship with the person.
Perception checks include things like a single interpretation and request for clarification. For example, you haven't texted me in a while. Is everything okay? Or asking only for clarification. For example, what's the matter? Effectively using perception checking is approaching conversation in a factual, non-judgmental way, including positive body language, facial expression, and tone of voice. It's important not to approach conversations in a judgmental or accusing way, including your negative body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice.
Karen and Susan are co-workers in a long-term care facility. They work quite frequently together. Karen notices that Susan is behaving unlike herself and is quieter than usual. Karen is confused and worried that Susan is upset with her. Karen decides to approach Susan and use perception checking to clarify the situation. Karen approaches Susan and calmly states, "You seem quieter than usual today. I'm wondering if I did something to upset you or if something else is upsetting you. Do you want to talk about it?"
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize. No, you didn't do anything to upset me. I have a lot to do today after work, so my mind is kind of preoccupied.
"Do you want to talk about it? Maybe it could help to talk it out, or it could help you with something too."
Yeah, actually, I have this, and this going on. These are some benefits to perception checking. It aids in hearing something right the first time. While listening to someone speak, you can clarify by asking questions and repeating statements to ensure you interpreted the message correctly. This supports the individual in feeling heard and able to clearly express their ideas. Perception checking also strengthens relationships. While you increase your ability to understand and hear individuals correctly, it strengthens your relationships and deepens your connection with others. Another benefit of perception checking is reaching decisions faster. Perception checking often resolves conflicts fast when you are having issues with someone. Taking the time to make sure that you are understanding what another is saying allows for faster conflict resolution by seeking clarity rather than arguing back and forth about a misunderstanding.
Checking is a very useful tool to use while communicating. It helps relationships both personally and professionally. It can be a natural way of clarifying and understanding what another person is trying to say. It showed you a new way of incorporating perception checking into your own everyday communications. Thank you.